Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 38 of Let's Blindly Play Through the Granstream Saga on the original PlayStation. In our previous episode, we made it through the Stalagmite Castle's little muscle layer section and through some of Zeros's dissolvent on that weak part of the cell barrier. We weren't able to actually advance too far through, I guess it was the respiratory system that we were beginning to kind of make our way through, but there was a mucus membrane that for whatever reason Eon didn't even attempt to hack and slash his way through. So we aren't sure where we really need to go next. I figured, why don't we head back to Geinz's barrier? We'll see if we can talk to Zeros and just kind of update him as to what we did undertake and see what he has to say. I mean, he was trying to work out exactly how we're going to take out this ultimate life form anyway, so maybe we bought ourselves a little bit of time, and honestly bought him a bit of time to kind of work that out for us. So let's just make a beeline for his little basement area. I still don't know who the heck Julius is. Maybe they'll tell us, maybe they won't. You never really know. Zeros, I'm back. I couldn't get through a gummy layer of flesh. I'm not really sure how I'm going to save the world if I can't get through a mucus membrane. If you use this on the weak portion of the cell wall in the castle, it will dissolve it. I already did? He's saying the same thing he did last time. Well, that is not what I was expecting. We used the only dissolvent he gave to us, you guys, so maybe we can go and talk to the young, lovely ladies again and see if they have something new to offer. Oh, I suppose there's something else to take a moment to celebrate. I was successful in making my way through 5 fights in a row without taking damage, and as a result of us accessing that 5th level of Scepter Force, it was purple, I believe was the color, we ended up getting a life stone. So that actually seems like a little bit more of a worthwhile prize for our efforts. Still, admittedly salty about the 75 gems, but this was a bit better. Cannot be mad about that, but what I can be mad about is I don't know who I need to talk to. This guy is still saying the same thing about some girl leaving depressed, but not specifying which girl he's referencing. So I don't know what you want me to do with that information, mister. We'll go back to the meeting hall and just see. Worst case scenario, if we're just running around for 5 minutes and we have no clue what else to do, we can always try talking to Heirloom and see if he has something new to offer. Sometimes Heirloom's tips and advice, it doesn't always point you in the right direction, but I think we've had once where what he said was kind of helpful-ish. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just reaching and trying to make Heirloom more valuable than it actually is. But I think the advice can be good. I mean, it's not intended to tell you exactly what you need to do, so I can understand and appreciate that they don't want to give you all of the answers. Oh, let me run in this way. I think this is the first time I've had the camera oriented in this manner as I've been going through town. So that might be what's throwing me off. But okay, do you have anything to say to me other than talking about mice and questioning what I'm saying? But I didn't say anything to you. But no, he's not saying anything. You guys, what? We used what we could on the cell, or on the mucus membrane. Are we supposed to go back through the Stalagmite Castle? Huh. I really don't know. Well, I guess we'll run back outside. I don't think there's anyone. Oh my gosh, I did not actually mean to talk to you again. I was like, wait a minute. Is she saying the same thing she just said? And the answer to that was yes, because Rabbit, you poked her shoulder twice in a row, and I did not mean to. Well, unless there's more sulfuric acid, and maybe you need to bring that to Zeros and he'll make another potion, that's the only other thing I can think of. Otherwise, no one is really saying anything new. I really don't know. Well, let's just see what he has. And nope, nothing noteworthy here. We'll just go ahead and leave and I guess head back. But that is wild, you guys, that we couldn't advance through the mucus membrane. And I don't believe Corky or Eon said anything. I'm trying to think, but there was no information that was really given to us. Heirloom, you're our last hope. If Heirloom's not the answer and doesn't tell us anything valuable, the only thing I can possibly think of is that we're just supposed to run back through the stalagmite castle and maybe a new section is accessible, there was that door that had magic force on the other side that was keeping us from opening it. So maybe now that force is weakened? I mean, that's something to think about too. I will give the game credit for that sometimes they introduce places or things to you and it's not that obvious that you're going to need to interact with them or use them. And then it turns out that you do need to kind of just plant those seeds in the back of your mind because they will be watered at various points in gameplay and you'll need to remember that they're there. All right, help me. What do you want me to do? The ultimate life form, Hergezod, has immense strength. Please prepare yourself and fight tactfully. That is not helpful if I don't know how to get to him. So we're adding another tick mark to that tally of you not being useful, Heirloom. Oh God, I did not mean to come back here. I need to go to the castle. Okay, well, I guess this is just up to us to work it out, but I will say, as an aside, us coming back here, it would have been nice if we had actually gotten the information from Zeros regarding how we're supposed to take out the ultimate life form. He said he's not sure. He just gave us this potion and was like, good luck in the stalagmite castle. Okay, thanks, Zeros, but can you give me a little more information about what I might be facing and what's going on? No? Okay, we'll just run in blindly. Be the reckless heroes that we're supposed to be. No big deal, just another day. Well, I don't want to take this door. Let me hop back and see if this door is now open. You sense a strange force, but it's locked. You guys, I know I'm not a nutbag. I could not go through that way. Well, let's try going back through the castle again. I'm going to be quite angry if I go through this. Well, hold on. Let me not commit to retracing steps through this entire dungeon yet. When we could actually look through the muscle layer, maybe something else is opened. I mean, we know that this environment has changed in the sense that there are opponents for us to fight now, whereas previously there were not any enemies here. So let's just see. There might be something open. All right, hurry up. Oh God, get out of here. I'm not even worried about you guys. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure out how to get to Hergezod. Because he's not just casually waiting for me on the other side. Blue Scepter Force. Oh, that looked purple. Oh, I guess it's over the red. But I don't have any more. Oh, God, that one scared me. I don't even have any more of the sulfuric acid in the dissolvent. So even if another weak point, oh, God, was accessible, I wouldn't be able to get through it. Maybe I needed to attempt cutting down. Well, no, I can't. Because I don't have access to my sword except in combat. Do you guys see what I'm saying? So when I inspected that layer, there was nothing else to it, that membrane. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is crazy. I don't really know what... Oh God, I almost took the hit. Not that I am too upset about it or worried about it either way, but it's just crazy to think that the way to Hergezod is not quite clear. Then again, we've had a couple other points in the game where it's not been that glaringly obvious exactly where we needed to go or who we needed to speak with. So I think we'll be fine, but it's just more of a matter of, I don't want to spend 20 minutes running back through everything and repeating every single conversation and retracing every single step that you guys have already seen with me when we were going through some of these sections for the very first time. So that's kind of my apprehension. It's not really so much that I'm afraid we won't find where to go in a decent amount of time. It's more so that I don't really want to waste your time to find something that maybe is not even going to be that exciting to locate. So I don't know. We'll see. Just thinking aloud and expressing kind of why I guess I'm sort of not thrilled about this situation. Okay, go away. Well, I guess we might get 5 again. I haven't really even been paying attention to this. But watch, as soon as I do start to care is when I'll mess it up. So I need to just, keep it chill. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not starving for items. I'm not starving for equipment at this point. I just want to know where I need to go. Get lost, monster. Ooh, I probably cut that one a little too closely. I mean, this is fight 5. So we're back at Purple Scepter Force. Why don't we just say no and see if we can get 6? I mean, we may not, but if we do, that'd be terrific, right? So let's just see. We're a little close, though. I don't know how I feel about this. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. You know you want to give me that beautiful, juicy Scepter Force. It's like, actually, I don't think I do. Oh, my goodness. These things take their sweet time. I think that's part of the timing issue at points, is that they don't really rush over to you, do they? Well, I guess I wouldn't be in any particular rush to meet my demise. My goodness, you guys. We weren't even actively trying, yet here we are. We did it. Almost effortlessly. Orange Scepter Force. We made it through 6 battles without taking damage. Let's just open it and see what it is. So the power of the Scepter Force is released, and we obtained a Miracle Fruit. Oh, I don't know if I've even seen that before. Let's find it. Miracle Fruit. Fruit from the Tree of Earth. Increases MP to its max. Oh my goodness. I don't even think I was aware that there is a max. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a good prize. I cannot be mad about that, but I feel like I'm never going to want to use it because once it's gone, and then how am I going to get all my mana back? Although, to be fair, we haven't needed to use mana that much. It was a bigger deal in the very beginning when I was just struggling and I was insistent upon using the dagger, which obviously was not the best strategy for some of the fights that I was undertaking, but I guess you do the best you can with what you've got, right? But now that I've got swords, I haven't needed magic quite as much, but that could also be that I'm not using the tools that are at my disposal to the degree that I really should. So that could be my own error. Maybe we can give magic a whirl. I'm really thinking perhaps I really could use the Miracle Fruit and see what max even is. Well, let's go back into the respiratory section and just, I don't know. There wasn't another way for us to go when we came up this way, and the mucus membrane is blocked. Or it is the block. Unless, as you touch the mucus, it slides away. So, hold on. You guys, I'm not insane, am I? We came here, and Eon and Corky were both like, let's get out of here. We can't do anything with this. And I was roasting the hell out of him because that made no sense to me that he wouldn't even try to poke it with his sword. You know, not the one in his pants. Get your minds out of the gutter. But I thought that was insanely stupid and made no sense that we didn't even try breaking through it. It's just a mucus membrane, you guys. Do you know what mucus is? It's not like it's impenetrable. But I left. No one had anything new to say in town. And now I come back and it's fine. Did I need to just exit this area and come back, or did I need to attempt it again once we had defeated the big monster and then the 3 little ones that had spawned from him? Maybe that's what the key was. Once we had fought that monster that came down and destroyed... I don't know. That still doesn't make any sense to me that that would have been the key to us deciding to touch the mucus. Whatever. I can't be here all day trying to figure out exactly what went on, but that doesn't make any sense to me. I think that's a very weird way of having the story move forward here. Way to go, says Corky. I'm not even proud of this, Corky. I don't feel like I did anything worthy of praise, and that's ridiculous that the solution wasn't just to try cutting it down to begin with. Even if monsters came down and were in our way, and I don't like the look of this hole. Why are we looking at this? The hole seems very deep. I mean, I'm ready to go in. Ew, it must lead to the intestines of the ultimate life form. So that is what we're climbing, and I guess we're not really climbing up, we're going down. But that is what this is. It's the ultimate life form. If you grasp the sides of the hole, you can go down safely. Do you go down? They knew what they were doing, you guys. They knew exactly what they were doing with all of this. But yeah, let's grab the sides of the hole and just take our time going down. The internal organ layer. This is gross, though. So, the ultimate life form, is it leeching I guess, everyone who's been sacrificed in the castle by evil Zeros? I'm guessing that's what it is. Oh my gosh, can you not come over this slowly? Come faster. I don't want to be here all day. Oh, Lord. All right, he's coming. Oh, Lord, he coming. And now he going. Get out of here. I don't know, what will this be, number 3? I mean, we might try to get to 7. These are pretty easy foes. I mean, they don't do a whole lot of damage even if you get hit and aren't trying to accrue Scepter Force points or layers, tiers, however you want to describe that and or say it. I think it's just... Oh, goodness, 2 of them. I think this is an enemy that not only makes it easy to farm Scepter Force, but it's easy in general just to go through and fight them. So maybe this means Hergezod isn't going to be that bad, or the game could be lulling you into a false state of comfort, and Hergezod is actually going to be a bear and wreck my face. But none of the bosses have been that bad, as much as it just has taken me a while at points to figure out how do I defeat them. But yeah, even Levant, okay, I need to make sure I know exactly where I'm going, where I'm coming from. I don't want to get lost. Okay, so we can go that way. We can also go further down. I just don't want to get lost, so I need to make sure I'm paying attention to where we are headed. Is he coming? What are you doing? He was having a moment over there. I guess, you know, it's his time to shine. Let me not try to steal the spotlight from him. Oh my gosh. All right, enough's enough. Oh, he hit me, you mother. Well, it's okay. I was just saying, not a big deal. We're just gonna keep moving forward. Not going to get upset. Oh God, it's a red one. Let's go back and kill his brother, the pink one. And I'm gonna take this right side instead. Well, I guess technically it's going north. It's not to the right. I like that there's a compass in this game, especially since they did not think to give you a map, but sometimes the compass isn't as helpful as you would expect it to be. And I don't know if it's because the game allows you to rotate the camera 360 degrees. So for me, it's like, oh my gosh, was this north? I guess I'm just so used to seeing things in terms of left and right and up and down. Oh, we can go further down. Okay, let's not take that path. Let's instead go back the way we were just going. But ultimately, even as I'm saying this out loud, I think what it comes down to is just that I don't effectively use the compass, and it actually could be a great tool that they might have put in place because they didn't give you a map. Or maybe they just didn't think a map was going to... Oh, look at you stopping early. He did a fake out. Did y'all see that? That was smooth. I gotta give my man some respect for that one. But with respect comes the sword, so your death will still be handed to you, slag. Wait, that one was slag? That one should have been Roper, right? And no, we won't open it. Okay, so I can't go this way. Well, we found the hole. I guess we just killed more monsters for nothing. But y'all, I'm telling ya, I think a map would have been an extraordinary inclusion in this game, or at least some of the dungeons, my goodness. But you know, we do have the compass. I need to just do a better job of using it, I suppose. But the hole seems very deep. It must lead to the intestines of the ultimate life form. Isn't that what the other prompt said? If you grasp a side... Yeah, we're used to this. We're all about grasping sides of holes and just going down. Zeros, ha 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 ha. What fools they are to come into my lair. They shall be food for my dear Hergezod. With my magic barrier, they won't even be able to touch him. And he will have them for dinner. Ha 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 ha. You wish. Have you seen the other 2 bozos that I've killed on the other continents? So the digestive organ layer. We might want to be careful though, since we are entering the stomach. This is probably not the place for us to just mess around. Oh! We're facing off against him. That was anticlimactic. We just dropped in the intestines and oh God, that came up out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. Well, I was just getting ready to say, you guys know I like to isolate some of the boss fights to their own videos since they can take quite a bit of time. Although reflecting on it, I don't think any of our previous boss fights have been that bad in terms of video length, but it's happened before. Maybe not in this playthrough, but I just like to have them have their own episode so we can devote, if it is gonna take me 15 or 20 minutes, us not have one video that's 40 minutes. You know, that just seems a little unnecessary, and I'm sure you guys would be bashing your heads against maybe your phones if you're watching it on your phone, or your desk if you're watching it at your computer. Well, please, whatever you are watching this on, don't hit your head against it, because we will go ahead and isolate the fight to our upcoming episode number 39. So until then, everyone, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, will catch up with you here in just a second, where we will be ready to take on Hergezod, the alleged ultimate life form. He doesn't really look that impressive, but, you know, we'll figure out his weakness sooner or later. Knowing me, it might be a little bit more on the later side, but we always figure it out, so this will be no exception. Anyway, friends, I'll see you guys in just a second as we continue making our way blindly through the Granstream Saga for the original PlayStation. Bye-bye!